I am going to take a couple minutes to talk about immunity. And we have an amazing grouping of products that are so powerful for the immune system, and they each serve a little bit of a different place. When I first came into Shaklee, finding immune products for my kids was really at the forefront. So I love to talk about this and I love to talk about these options. I want to start with the Triple Defense Boost because this is one of our newest immune products. And my goodness, the timing of when this product was launched was mind blowing because it came out towards the end of 2020. And we all know what was going on at that time. So let me real quick run through what this product can do. So you'll see here in the boxes, when the product was developed and they did the studies, there was 3 times the increase of natural killer cell activity in the body when someone was taking this product. 5.8 times increase in the critical immune cells. So basically, what that is saying is it is evidence that your body, your immune system is revving up and it is leveling up and working better and faster and more efficiently. And so then here's why. If you look over here under the little column, you see critical nutrients that basically fuel and resource the body to have a stronger immune system. So you've got your C and your D and your zinc. And then you see this amazing proprietary blend of botanical ingredients that really help the immune system boost. It really increases it to a higher level of response. But then this last little piece, and I don't know if you guys remember the science that was coming out and the research and the nutritional research that was coming out. We have this proprietary blend of things that are super powerful against the mega viruses that are happening in our world right now. So we have elderberry, quercetin, and echinacea all working together. So this product really is phenomenal and it works fast. Here's the part though that I think that makes it so good is it tastes great. And when you're not feeling good, you really don't want to choke down something that's crummy, and it's great cold and it's great hot. You can throw a couple packets in your purse. It really becomes the immune support on the go. And so you're on that airplane, right? Or you have lunch with a friend and they coughed the whole time, or you're feeling run down. It gets into the body quick. You feel it immediately, and it just is a powerful thing to have with you. So that is our Triple Defense Boost, and I absolutely love it. Now I'm going to move over to a product called Nutriferon. This product came out a few years after I started my business in Shaklee, and holy cow, did it change our lives. This product was created by Dr. Kojima. He got the Nobel Prize for discovering interferon in the human immune system. I mean, this doctor is brilliant. He spent 40 years putting this product together for Shaklee. We have a lifetime patent on it. No one else can develop it or create anything like it. And it is the most incredible daily immune support. So I want to just read you a couple things that we know that Nutriferon works for and supports against. And then I'm going to tell you a couple stories of things that happened with my kids. So Nutriferon will help be effective against flus, cold, hepatitis C, cancer, allergy, asthma, shingles, chronic infections of all kinds. It is that potent. A lot of times we think, when we're thinking immune support, we're just thinking, okay, colds or flus, but your immune system is supporting you against everything that's attacking it, including cancer, including even the things that stress breaks down, right? It is going to be a huge, huge aid in just having strong health. And it's a really big deal. So it's a potent, safe blend of plant extracts, and it is clinically studied to just supercharge and support the immune system. So when we first started this product, my kiddos were little. And so we were exposed to just blatant things, right? And I had my kids on this, and they had a pretty good supplement program going, but we had a couple of exposures where I literally said, I think this is a miracle. And one was my kids were playing with some friends. So they had probably 3 or 4 friends over. And the next day, 2 of those friends had pink eye. And so, the moms talked and we said, well, that's it. Everybody's got pink eye. Guess what? My kids did not get pink eye. I was shocked. And then about a year later, we had another incident like that where I was babysitting my cousin's kids, and halfway through the day, they got hit with the stomach flu, and they literally had the stomach flu all over my couch. And I thought, that's it. We're done for. Everyone in the house is going to get it. No one got it. And so those are things to me, you just can't make that up. I mean, that that was a line in the sand for me. This product is brilliant. So again, Nutri-Fron, this is a daily product. This is a product to strengthen and support your immune system. You can increase it if you are fighting something or if you're exposed to something, but that is something I would just never not have in my cabinet, and I have it as long as we've had it. I use it every day. Okay, real quick, I'm going to talk about two more that kind of round out this immunity section here. One is Defend and Resist. This is a really great echinacea product as well. It's echinacea, zinc, black elderberry, and larch tree. It's very profound with colds and flu and swollen glands. It promotes the production of white blood cells. You can suck on it, you can chew it, you can make it to a tea. I've actually crushed some and put it in a little glass of warm water and done it like a shot. It will numb your throat if you have a sore throat. It is really powerful. So one of the things we like to talk about is having an herbal immunity cabinet. And this is at front and center. When you first feel something happen, where you have that moment, you're like, you know what? I don't feel right. Or you get that little tickle in your throat, or you're just, things are shifting in your body and you know that something's happening. This is when you take Defend and Resist. I remember going to a lecture early on when I joined Shaklee, and I was listening to a doctor talk about how this product works, and it is so exciting. So if you know how certain antigens replicate in the body, so let's talk about a flu cell. It will have spikes on the outside of the cell, and the way it reproduces itself, it will basically puncture a healthy cell, and then that healthy cell becomes another flu cell. One of the things Defend and Resist does is it will coat those spikes around that cell so it is ineffective at reproducing itself. And that's exactly how this works. So when you're feeling something and you take it, you literally can feel it stop in its tracks. It is a very exciting product. I love that we have it. I love that it's such a great thing to have available. And again, I think every household should have it. I used to, little side tip for moms, I always kept some nice clean, organic, chunky applesauce in my fridge. And I used to crush these things up and stir it in applesauce. Shoot, you can get anything in your kids with a nice tablespoon of applesauce. So there's a little side tip. Okay, Immunity Formula I. This is just another really good immune supplement to have around. It is 9 amino active vitamins and minerals in one little very easy to swallow gel cap. So again, you've got your zinc and your E and your C, beta carotene, folic acid, and more. And these are just the raw ingredients that your body is going to grab and utilize to really fuel and to arm its immune system, right? Another beautiful thing to have in your herbal medicine cabinet. Also, another side note, we have amazing stories of people who talk about this particular product being very helpful for allergies. So there is a couple other products we have that are huge for allergies, but this is one I would definitely make note of if allergies is something you deal with, because it is a really beautiful support.
Just a quick tip on that triple defense boost. My favorite way to drink it is in hot water, especially if you're not feeling good. It's just so soothing. But my kids, we actually made it through preschool years without stomach flu because we stayed on top of it with our immunity products from Shaklee. So, as y'all know, preschool kids, everything goes in their mouth, everything's touching, everything's everywhere. So, to make it through that was phenomenal. And I will never travel any which way without having Nutrifuron and Triple Defense Boost going with me in that realm. But yeah, we did the applesauce trick too, and our kids called it purple power sauce. And even now,
Ah,
as teenagers, they still request purple power sauce if they don't feel like swallowing them.
love it.
That is
I love it.
so funny because, yes, the applesauce is the medium of choice for getting most of these things into the kids. And yes, the purple applesauce all of the time when they were not feeling well. But I will tell you, here is my story for the Nutriferon. And it was November-ish, maybe before 2020, so November-ish 2019. I had strep throat. And then I thought I was getting better. And then it came back again. And I'm not a person that gets sick very often. So it's like, once a decade. This was my once a decade, but boy, was it big. And I'm like, oh, I haven't been taking my Nutriferon. That's it. I'm going for the full-on reset. And I started back on the Nutriferon every single day. And I did not skip a beat. And lo and behold, we get to, March, April, May, June of 2020, and we just skated right through. It was like that Nutriferon, because I started it long before, it had built up in my system. And I will tell you, between that and the Triple Defense Boost, those are the ones I use the most. The Triple Defense Boost with those little sleeves, that they are in just about every bag that I carry. So no matter what bag I grab, I know I've got an extra. It's a fantastic way to get your hydration up, because again, especially if you think you're starting to get sick, you need the fluids. So you might as well get the fluids and all the good nutrients all wrapped up together. But I will tell you, between Triple Defense Boost and Nutriferon, that's almost every day. I will have both, and definitely at least one. And then the others are just for the emergencies.
Yep. Yep. Awesome. I love it. I'll tell you what, I mean, if a mom with kids in the family trying to navigate those seasons of the year, this is a game changer. So I love it. Thanks, guys. That's amazing.